Coach Sully, Reps and Sweat Martial Arts and Fitness. For this week's workout, we're gonna have to know our basic footwork, our jab, our hooks, and our uppercuts. So going over the basic footwork, remember whichever direction you're going, the foot that's in that direction moves first, and the other one follows. So forward, right, back, and left. Secondly, we're going to be working our jab. Remember, hands are up. And when we throw the jab, which is our lead left hand, we throw it straight out and straight back. Now, for our hooks. When I throw my hooks, my hands stay up. If I'm hooking with the left, I'm going to turn to the left and hook. If you see there's a 90-degree bend in my arm, and after I throw the hook, I bring it back. Right hook, same thing. I'm going to go to the right first and turn. The punch is going slightly past the midsection of my body. So left hook. If you notice also, my foot is pivoting. Right hook. Next is going to be our uppercuts. Left uppercut. We're bending the legs, firing the uppercut. We want to minimize the scooping. So we bend the legs, fire the uppercut. Same thing with the right uppercut. Bend the legs, fire the uppercut. All right, enjoy the workout. All right, guys, here we go. Starting with our jab. Stepping forward, jab. Step to the right, jab. Step back, jab. Step to the left, jab. Step forward, jab. Step to the right, jab. Step back, jab. Step to the left, jab. Moving on the balls of our feet. Making sure we're breathing every time we throw the punch. Getting that footwork down. Once we get used to the movement, we want to keep our eyes forward. And we can take it at any level we like. Keeping those hands up, covering the chins. And we don't have to take really big steps. Small steps are just fine. And as we get more comfortable with the movement, we can up the intensity. But it's important to get this movement down correctly first before you start moving too fast. Keeping that chin down. Those elbows up against the body. Left. Forward. Right. Back. Left, forward, right, back, left. Yeah, nice and easy. It's going to be a workout. If you're not used to the movement and you're just doing it slow, it's going to be a workout. If you're used to the movement and you want to add a little bit of intensity to it, it's going to be a workout. And with this movement, we're basically making this footwork muscle memory. Whenever we move to the left, it's our whole entire stance. Moving to the left, moving to the right, moving back. Nice and relaxed. Keeping those hands up, keeping the chin down. All right, let's get some sit-ups in. Up. We can throw jab cross at the top. 2. Up. I like throwing hooks. Really works those obliques. But you can throw straight punches if you like. Our next round, we're going to be working that lead left hook. I even like throwing elbows. Watch this. Almost there. Here we go. Now we're just throwing the lead left hook. So we're going forward. Hook. Right. Hook. Back. Hook. Left. Hook. Every time you step, you're in your stance. Look. Step in, stance. Hook. Step in, stance. Hook. Moving on the balls of your feet. Hook. Step forward. Hook. Step to the right. Hook. Keeping those hands up. After you throw the hook, the hand comes right back to cover. Elbow up, nice and 40-degree, nice and 90-degree bend in your elbow. Breathing. Back. Left. Forward. Right. Back. And if you notice, my hand that's not hooking, my right hand, stays up. Back. We're just making a nice, easy square. Doesn't look like we're doing much, but what we're doing is making sure that when we're moving around, kickboxing or boxing, we're bringing our stance with us. Our feet are not crossing. Breathing. Moving on the balls of our feet. Take small steps. Don't have to take any big drastic steps. Nice and easy. Already starting to sweat, right? You can add some intensity. Rotating on the ball of your foot. Getting that pip. Good. Good. Keeping those hands up. Keeping those eyes forward. Doesn't take long for you to get used to the movement. And it's not very important for you to make a perfect square. Just moving in that direction. Hands come back. Elbows come back to resting on your body after you throw the punch. All right, let's go to reverse sit-ups. We keep the head off the ground, feet off the mat, and we just bring the knees to the chest. Trying to keep those feet off the mat. You can bring your arms up for good measures. Good, I'm already breaking a nice solid sweat. And this is great for getting the repetition that you need in order to perfect the punches and perfect the movement and get a workout. That's the point. And this is something you can do in your bedroom, in your living room, in your basement. step to the right, right hook, step back, right hook, step to the left, right hook. Always ending in your stance. Hush, back, hush, left, hush, forward, hush, hush. 90-degree bend in that elbow. Hush, hush. Going slightly past the midpoint of your body. Hush. Rotating on the ball of your foot. See that right foot? Whoosh. Step forward, keeping those hands up. Step to, hush. Step back, hush. Step to the left, hush. The other hand that's not punching stays up, hush. 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 Step to the left, hush. Step forward. Hush, step to the right, hush, and breathe, and every time we throw the punch, hush, we can add a little bit of intensity to it, hush, but we want to make sure that the movement is controlled. I don't want to be throwing myself off balance, hush, so I'm going to do it intensely, hush, I need to have it very controlled, hush. 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 Keeping that chin down. Hush. Step to the right. Hush. Step back. Hush. Step to the left. Hush. Step forward. Hush. Step to the right. Hush. Always ending in my stance. Look, stance. Hush. Step, stance. Hush. Step, stance. Hush. Step, stance, whoosh. Step, stance, whoosh. If I step to the left with my left, whoosh, the right follows. Whoosh. Step, stance, whoosh. And you can take it as intensely, as slow as you like. See, look nice and easy. Smoothness is what we're looking for. We want this to be a completely controlled motion. Whoosh. Whoosh. Back. Whoosh. Left. Whoosh. Forward. Whoosh. Right. Whoosh. All right. Now we're going to do what we call our sprinter sit-ups. It's like a V-up. Leave your feet on the mat, go opposite leg, boom, give it a clap. Boom. Boom. We're almost done. We only got 2 more rounds left. We're gonna be throwing our uppercuts. The next round is gonna be our left uppercut. And then the last round is gonna be our right uppercut. And if you can't bring your upper body up, you can just do it with your legs. Kind of do it like this. Remembering to breathe. There we go. Now it's time for uppercuts. So, we step forward. Uppercut. Step to the right, uppercut, step back, uppercut, step to the left, uppercut. Remember, we're not scooping. I don't want to do this. I want to bend my legs, uppercut, step back, uppercut, step to the right, uppercut, step forward, uppercut. And it's less about throwing a powerful punch at this point. We want to get the technique down. The footwork. A lot of times I tell my students that you want to focus on everything else but the punch. Where are your feet? How does it feel? How does your balance feel? because those are all the things that are going to contribute to you being able to generate force. We want to make sure that the time that hand that's throwing the punch, the time that it takes to throw it, that hand is away from our head as little as possible. Every time you throw it and back the cover. Throw it, cover. Throw it, cover. Trying to keep that weight pretty much equally distributed. And you see I'm loading up the punch and throwing it. Loading up the punch and throwing it. The power's coming from my legs, believe it or not. Throwing it. Keeping those hands up. Back. Make sure we're breathing. Right. Back. Left. Forward. And always return back to your stance after you throw the punch. Back in your stance. 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 Back. There we go. Good. And left. Forward. Right. The hands coming right back to cover. All right. So now we're going to go to our push-up position. Do it right on your fist. Now, an easier way to do this is just to go to your knees like this, keeping your back straight. A lot of times, if you're having problems, and like you can only hold this because we're doing it for 60 seconds, instead of just plopping down, just go to your knees. That way you keep it going at an easier level. And this is great for strengthening up your wrists. Wrist strength is going to be important when we're talking about throwing punches. You don't want your wrists to be flimsy. They need to be able to be solid and keep your fist connected to the rest of your arm. And for this one, we're keeping our back straight. All right, last round, throwing the right uppercut. So we step, uppercut, right, uppercut, back, uppercut. Look at my left hand, the one that's not punching. Minimal scooping. We don't want to be doing this. We want to, comes from the legs. Throwing it up nice and quickly. And back to cover. Left. Forward. Right. Back. Left. Forward. Right. Back. Left. Forward. Right. Back. Left. Forward. Keeping that chin down. Focusing your eyes in front of you. At this point, you don't really need to be looking at your feet. And again, the goal here is not to make a perfect square. We just want to be making sure that if we're moving in a direction, our whole stance comes with us. Stepping, stance, punch. Stepping, stance, punch. All on the balls of our feet. Punch. Stepping, stance, punch. punch. Hands are up protecting. Punch. Stepping, stance. Punch. Stepping, stance. Punch. Stepping, stance. Punch. Good. Hush. Hush. Whoosh. Whoosh. Good. Whoosh. The power's coming from those legs. Whoosh. Hush. Hush. Stepping, stance. Punch. Stepping, stance. Punch. Stepping, stance. Punch. Stepping, stance. Punch. Look at all this sweat. It's cool, you're knocking out two birds with one stone. Sharpening that technique and getting yourself a nice, solid workout. Pretty low impact as well. Those folks out there, your knees don't agree with you so much. This is a lot better than a jog. All right, guys, hopefully that workout was awesome. It was great for me. Join us next time, next week, on our weekly workout. Coach Sully, Reps and Sweat Martial Arts and Fitness. Let's get it.